Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for checking out my video. This is my version of a 10 smelter compact system which will fit on a 4x4 and will produce up to 300 per minute depending on your minor stage and your belts. So this is sort of mid-game level stuff. So I'm currently on minor 2s with MK4 belts. So what I'll do is I'll run through and show you how to do it. This was one of my first prototype versions. I've now encased it in a wall so it will be stackable nicely. And here we go. So what I've done is I've laid out my area. I've got my inputs. So this will be my input, this drawer. And it is on a 4 at the moment by 5, but I won't need this last row. So first thing I do, I put my merger down facing away from me. Personal preference if you want to do this method, or you can just have the mergers facing down this way, which will put your output on the lower ground that way. So next you want your smelters, and you want them all pointing inwards, and as soon as they're available, that's when you need to put them on. And then you need 5 of those. And you can see why I put the 5th block down so I can stand on it. But again, yeah, it will fit in a 4x4. All you have to do is remove this section and push it back by 2. So boom. Right. So it is important when you're doing this build, if you want walls around it and you want it tight and compact, is you do need to put walls down first. Otherwise you will not get your splitters inside the wall once they're laid. So you will not be able to encapsulate into a wall if they're already laid. Okay, so there's the mergers. Now we've got the splitters. Because there's my input, I'm coming from that side. Green lines on the floor show it's in line, which is perfect. That's one side. I mean, this is what I prefer to do most of my workings out on, to be honest. I have tried other methods like single rows. Yes, it's good, but they do take up a lot of space. This I find is quite nice. I'm just redesigning my whole factory with smaller, compact units. So as you can see, I've got MK4 belts for the main run. I don't use MK4 belts when connecting to the machine. Simple fact is I don't want to waste the resource that it takes to actually create the item for the belt. So I'll just carry on connecting these up. So because they can only handle 30 a minute in and out at the standard setting, I only tend to put belt 2s on, because they can handle 120, so it's 4 times what you would normally get. And I always go from the merger or the block to the machine because I find it's easier to connect in that method. So I always use 2s for the splitters or in and outs, and I use the highest that I can on the main belt. Although my belt Mark 4s will only carry 480, it won't quite do the 600 that I need, but the velocity still coming in and out will do the same amount, give or take, I mean, you've got 480 coming in on the belts. Each side, so it should be quick enough to produce everything that you need. So again, you don't have to do it this method. I just like it because it just uses up more of the area and it looks a bit more prettier. So then all you need to do is power it up and it's all good to go. You would have your main inputs, whether it be core, copper, coming in here. So 480 per line I've got coming in, and it's all using 30, so it only needs 150, so it's actually feeding more down than I actually need to. So I could essentially swap out these belts for a lower grade belt to save building on material, but because I have so much, I really don't need to worry. I mean, this is some of the production lines that I've got just for the steel, and as you can see, it is just producing so much, and that's going down a single row with splitters, and I do find that is a lot more space than having a nice little compact one like this. I mean, yeah, so if you like the idea and have any other suggestions, drop a like and put a comment down, and thanks for watching, and I hope to bring you some more soon.